Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, to the Paris Saint-Germain versus Aston Villa game preview. This game will obviously be played at the Villa Park this Tuesday, 15th of April 2025, 21 p.m. Central European Time, in the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. And here's the time zones. Aston Villa once again coming in with good form into this game, only the defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in their last 5 games, and they obviously beat Southampton 3-0 on the weekend, whilst Paris Saint-Germain did not play a game. And here's Aston Villa's predicted lineup. Emiliano Martinez in goal, with Digne, Torres, Konsa, and Cash in the defense. Tielemans and Kamara double pivot. And Marco Asensio, Marcus Rashford, Morgan Rogers, and Ollie Watkins up top. Yes, they want to play more offensive. This is the predicted lineup I found. It sounds logically good enough. I mean, they're needing of goals in this game, and this is how the lineup would look. Basically just, substituting him again for Asensio. Basically having 4 attackers on the pitch, but, hoping and expecting Watkins, Rogers to do some defensive work, and hopefully for them, Rashford and Asensio some work. But same goalkeeper, same defense, same double pivot. But obviously, I think Watkins will be a good change factor. They will have, a target man to aim for. Many times they were aiming for Marcus Rashford, and he just doesn't got that sauce. He just doesn't have that sauce in him. So I think Watkins will be a difference maker in this game. But I have to go with Morgan Rogers as the ones to watch once again. Honestly, he had a terrible performance, apart from the tapping goal he scored. And I had better expectations of him. I've seen what he's done in the Champions League, even against a side like Bayern München. So I had some higher expectations for him. But he's still my ones to watch. I think he could once again be the difference maker for Aston Villa in this game. Paris Saint-Germain obviously did not play on the weekend, so we'll have to talk about the last game between Paris Saint-Germain and Aston Villa, the 3-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. And as I've said before, I think Aston Villa defended really well, and if PSG didn't have insane ballers that can score insane, impossible goals, this would have been a tight game. This could have ended in a draw if Paris Saint-Germain didn't have that individual quality, and honestly also scoring at the right time, like Desiree Doué, perfect timing. Right before, after Aston Villa scored, right before halftime ends. Kvaratskhelia, right before the second half starts. And then Nuno Mendes right at the end of the game, basically killing the tie in my eyes. I don't see Villa, coming back from a 2-goal deficit to Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain obviously coming in with a beautiful 5 wins in their last 5 games. And here's Paris Saint-Germain's predicted lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos comes back, and Achraf Hakimi in the defense, João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz in the midfield. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia and Ousmane Dembele and Bradley Barcola in attack. I've been reading the recent reports, and even after the Villa game, we talked about Barcola starting the second game. There will be more spacing behind. Doué is now 100%, but if Doué starts the upcoming game, it tells us everything we need to know, that Desiree Doué is the main starter alongside Dembele and Kvara up in attack. But if Barcola starts, it means that there's still some question marks about it. And here's the predicted lineup. Just the simple stuff. Obviously, we interchange with 3 at the back when we have the ball and so on. Nuno pushing up, Hakimi pushing up the midfield, staying in the midfield. Dembele centrally, and it can be Barcola on the left, Kvara on the right, or Barcola on the right and Kvara on the left. And my ones to watch from the Paris Saint-Germain team has to be Ousmane Dembele. He had a great game versus Villa in the first game, but I want some goals. I'm greedy. I'm very greedy, especially in this game. And it wasn't like Dembele got some goal-scoring opportunities versus Villa. I mean, we saw the goals that we scored. It was just insane goals, and he just didn't get that insane shot or finish at Aston Villa. But yeah, I'm expecting another great performance from Ousmane Dembele, and hopefully a cheeky brace. That's what I'm expecting from Dembele in this game. And my prediction for this game is a 4-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, I think we'll win by a larger margin than we did in the first game. I think Aston Villa will have more chances, but I think Paris Saint-Germain will have more chances, higher XG chances. I mean, we only had 1 big chance in the first leg. I see us at least having 5 big chances in this game, scoring at least 3, and then, 1 screamer on top of it. But yeah, we're going to Villa Park to win. We're not going there to advance. We're going there to win. We look at the game separately. And yeah, we want to go into the semi-final of the Champions League with extreme confidence that we just, humbled a good European side in Aston Villa. That's been it from boy PSG. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this preview. And as usual, allez, Paris.